Hi! Magandang umaga muli sa inyong lahat. So, nandito na naman ako ngayon para sa ating webinar number 3. Okay, sa mga nakaraan nating webinar, diniscuss ko sa inyo kung paano ang mag-apply sa US ng wala masyadong ginagastos or mag-apply, sabi nga dun sa title ko, on a budget, of course. Sabi ng iba, oh, it's too good to be too good to be true. Yun lang ba yung mga babayaran namin? Of course, okay. Tulad na nabanggit ko, based yon sa experience ko at yun lang yung mga ginastos ko during my application stage. Ayan. In the past two vlogs that I have had, so I discussed the expenses that I have made for my application stage as a teacher here in the US. And today I'll be discussing to you the other expenses after you have been qualified, okay? Yung mga diniscuss ko sa inyong mga bayarin, ay yun pa lang yung mga dapat ninyong i-prepare habang ongoing pa yung process ninyo sa pag-apply, paghahanap ng school, ng mga visa agencies ninyo para pagtrabahuhan natin, okay? Wala pa doon yung mga expenses, yung mga talagang expenses once you are qualified. That is why I'm bringing to you my vlog number 3, our webinar number 3 for this day. So stay tuned as I discuss to you the expenses after being qualified as a teacher to work here in the US. Welcome to Teacher G's class, and today I'm going to discuss to you the expenses after being qualified as a teacher to work here in the United States. Tulad na nabanggit ko kanina, yung mga nauna kong diniscuss na mga expenses o bayarin ay para lang yon sa application stage. Oo, nasa application stage pa rin tayo ngayon, but this time napasa mo na yung mga interviews mula doon sa teacher qualifications, at saka yung mga interview ng mga admins or na kaya namang principal or assistant principal. So, katapos mong mapasa yung mga screening process na yon, yung mismong application stage na yon, syempre sasabihan nila, oh, you are already qualified. You are qualified. You have what it takes to teach here in the US, and they will give you a contract to sign. At eto, yung mga babayaran mo o gagastusin mo after mo ma-qualify at ma-sign yung contract na yon. So let's get started. Ang unang-una nating babayaran, sasabihan ng visa sponsor mo ay kailangan mong ayusin ang visa application mo. So ano ang visa application? Diyan natin makukuha yung J-1 natin o yung parang permit natin para makapasok dito sa US ang nagpapatunay na tayo ay magtuturo bilang isang teacher under cultural exchange program. Magkano ang babayaran dito? Well, you can search it on the internet and it says now $160. Sa peso natin or sa currency natin, it cost around 8,000 pesos. At saan binabayad to? Well, I believe before binabayad nila ito sa BPI Bank. Pero nung time ko, this was last May, I believe, last May of 2020, this year, nagbayad ako sa RCBC kung hindi ako nagkakamali, okay? So it cost around 8,000 pesos. Well, after ng visa application ninyo, syempre magbabayad lang kayo kung nasaan kayong locality, okay? For example, ako nasa Pampanga, Angeles, Pampanga, doon ako nagbayad sa RCBC. You don't need to go to Manila or whatsoever to process yet your visa kasi kailangan mo munang mag-schedule. Now, after your schedule, of course, bibigyan ka na nila ng appointment. At kailangan mo dumating sa appointment na yon. Siyempre, pag darating ka sa appointment na yon, iisa lang ang US Embassy natin dito sa Pilipinas or sa Pilipinas at nakalocate yon, of course, sa Manila. Kasama doon ang mga gastos na sumusunod. Una, syempre, pwede kang mag-commute doon. Ito yung mga gastos ko going to the embassy. There are many ways how to go there. Pwede kang maglakad. De, joke, of course, joke lang yun. Pwede kang mag-commute o kaya magkaroon ka ng rental car or rental van. Kung gusto mo may kasama kang maraming fans. At pwede rin naman yung, kung meron kang personal car, ayan, so pwede mo magamit. In my part, I use my personal car. So ito yung mga total na ginastos ko. Yung toll ko is around 700 pesos dahil galing ako sa Pampanga. Kung hindi ako nagkakamali, this is just a rough estimate. Yung gas ko is around 1,500 pesos pero may sobra pa naman yun. Nagstay lang sa car, of course. And then, syempre, kakain ka and so forth. So, 500 pesos. In total, yung estimated cost of going to the embassy alone is 2,700. And I think, bababa pa to kung syempre, magko-commute ka. Maybe you're also wondering bakit may picture ako ng isang sirang kotse dito sa right side ng screen ko. Well, because na-aksidente pa ako that time. Oh my gosh. And nasama pa sa gastos ko tuloy yun. I think gumastos ako ng 3,000 sa pagpapaayos ng kotse ko dahil nabangga ako ng taxi. So yun, ano may papayo ko sa inyo if you're going to the embassy? Well, I suggest kung may magdadrive sa inyo, it's better, less hassle, and you're sure na makakarating ka on time, di ba? Ako na hassle ako nun because I need to settle the payment with the taxi driver pa. So, ayun, wala namang police na involved. Kaya nakarating ako on time sa appointment ko sa embassy. Yeah, chika minute. So, again, going to the embassy, if you're going by car, of course, and depende yun sa location ninyo, my cost was around, my expenses is around 2,700 pesos. I heard yung iba nanggagaling pa mula sa Cebu, yung iba nanggagaling pa mula sa Davao. So mas mataas yung ginagastos nila because they need to appear in the US Embassy and they need to pay yung local flight nila. Okay. And stay sa hotel, yung ganun. So anyway, if you're living around Pampanga or you're already in Manila, so baka mas mababa pa yung expenses ninyo sa akin, especially if you're just going to commute. Ayan. And next, after ng visa ninyo, syempre, ayan, pag na-approve na yan, bawal kayong mag-book by the way. Bawal kayong pumunta or kumuha ng mga CFO requirements nang hindi pa o nang wala pa yung visa niyo kasi isa yun sa mga requirements. So anyway, katapos mo makuha yung visa requirement mo or yung visa mo na i-ship na papunta sa iyo, your next step will be you'll be asked to register for CFO. Ano ang CFO? It's Commission of Filipino Overseas. Okay, so bibigyan ka nila ng sticker to signify na meron kang authorization to go out of the country and to work outside. So magkano ang CFO requirements? Unang-una dyan ay yung affidavit of undertaking ninyo. Bibigyan kayo ng affidavit of undertaking ng CFO. I think sasend nila yung mga requirements na yan at saka nakapublish yata yan sa page nila, I believe. Downloadable naman yan. Anyway, kailangan ninyong ipanotarize yan, papirma sa abogado. Ano yung affidavit of undertaking? Affidavit of undertaking will tell the CFO or the CFO organization that you understand your responsibility as a J-1 teacher. Meaning, pumirma ka doon, nilagdaan din yon ng abogado, naintindihan mo na kailangan mo bumalik dito sa Pilipinas after ng kontrata mo. So magkano yan? Magkano yung ginastos ko dito? Nasa 200 pesos. Palagay ko mas mura sa iba. Pero ang ginastos ko dito ay around 200 pesos lang. And then, after mo mapasa lahat ng CFO requirements mo, syempre, kailangan mo nang makuha yung CFO sticker mo. At magkano ang CFO sticker mo? During my time, that was around July, nung pinoproseso ko na yung CFO sticker ko, I paid 510 para sa mismong sticker or other documentary stamps. And then, syempre, gumamit ako ng GCash, kaya may mga convenience fee and service fee and all of that. So, I paid the total of 571 pesos. Ayan. So, yan lang yung binayad ko sa CFO. Now, after ng CFO, after ng visa, of course, inform mo na ang visa agency mo or visa sponsor mo rather na nakuha mo na yung mga requirements na to. And then they will book a ticket for you. So, next question, magkano ang flight ticket mo? Ayan. Okay, magkano nga ba ang flight ticket ko? That time, my flight ticket was around $858 from Manila to Charlotte because I am teaching here in North Carolina. So, yung ticket ko is around $858 and my visa sponsor covered $750 of it. I don't know kung magkano ang i-cover ng ibang visa sponsor, but for my visa sponsor, kinover nila ang 750. So I only need to pay around 113 as you can see on my screen, which if you're going to convert in our currency, it's around 5,700 pesos. So imagine if you have $800 of flight, that is just one way, of course. Multiply mo ng 50, so nasa 4,000 yan, 40,000. Tama. So kung nasa 40,000 yan, cover pa ng visa sponsor mo. So binayaran ko na lang is 5,700. Yung iba naman, yung flight ticket nila, umaabot ng 1,000. Again, 750 lang yung kino-cover or covered rather ng aming visa sponsor. So kahit na umabot yan ng 1,1, 1,2, the rest kailangan mong bayaran. Yung kaibigan ko, I think umabot siya ng 1,100 yata. So shoulder niya pa rin yung 300 something. Nagbayad siya ng 15,000 pesos sa namin sa visa sponsor. Well, anyway, pwede mo namang schedule yon once na nakapunta ka na dito. Sila muna yung magbabayad and then pwede mo silang bayaran later on. Hindi ko alam kung ano ang policy ng ibang sponsor for J-1, okay? So I'm just speaking on behalf of my knowledge and on behalf of my experience. This may change, who knows, our experiences vary. So yun yung mga basic requirements na or yun yung mga expenses na ginastos ko for the basic requirements after being qualified sa application process ko. So these are the following. First is yung visa, which cost me around 10,700, the visa itself plus the transportation going there, and then the CFO, the affidavit of undertaking, and the documentary stamps or yung sticker na ibibigay sa atin na i-attach sa passport, and then of course my flight, which is around 5,700 pesos on top of $750 na kinover ng visa sponsor ko. So in total, for my basic requirements, I spent roughly 17,200. Now it will depends, especially dun sa flight mo, okay? Kasi yung flight ko, matagal-tagal. 2 araw yata ako nagbabiyahe, ang dami kong layover. At saka medyo matagal, parang nakatatlo yata akong layover or 4, I cannot remember anymore. Pero medyo matagal, pero okay lang, 5,000 lang naman yung binayad ko. Yung iba naman, yung kaibigan ko, mas maikli yung layover nila. Although nagbayad siya ng 1,100 or rather yung 15,000 para i-cover yung other half ng expenses niya for the flight ticket. Pero mas maikli yung biyahe niya, okay? Mas konti yung stopover. Actually, nauna akong umalis sa kanila sa Pilipinas. Nauna pa silang lumapag dito sa US. So, ganun yung nangyari sa akin. Pero no worries, I enjoyed the flight. Especially yan, I enjoyed yung bayad ko na 5,700 lang. Okay, next, ano pa? Aside dito sa mga visa, CFO, flight na ginastos ko, meron pa akong mga ibang ginastos, magastos akong tao. Siyempre, hindi ka naman basta-basta lilipad na ikaw lang, kailangan mo yung mga gamit mo. And these are the things that I bought, okay? Siyempre, kailangan mo i-prepare ang luggage mo. Yung luggage ko, bumili ako ng 2 large luggage na naka-sale. Ang dami naka-sale lalo na sa Robinson. So doon ako nagpunta dahil maraming sale that time and nakuha ko yung large luggage for 2,700 each. So around 5,400, I think, yung dalawa. And then bumili pa ako ng isang small luggage na nasa 3,700. And then of course I brought my own backpack. So wala akong gastos doon. So for the luggage alone, I spent 9,100 pesos. Di ba magastos? Yung iba naman, syempre, kung gusto mo anong tawag dito, mag-cut ng cost. Yung iba, they use boxes. I think allowed. Ewan ko, tanong nyo na lang. Pero yung iba may nakikita ka, nagdala lang sila ng box. If I have known na pwede yung box, baka nag-box na lang din ako. Okay, so after the luggage, I also have my other expenses, like yung clothing ko, or clothes ko rather. Bumili na ako ng mga coat ko, bumili ako ng mga pants ko, ng mga bagong pang work. It cost me around 10,000 pesos. Bakit pa ako bumili ng gamit sa Pilipinas? Bakit hindi na lang ako bumili dito? Well, naging alam para sa akin, I feel like I made the right decision. Kasi pagpunta mo dito, magko-convert ka, lalong-lalo na sa unang ano mo dito, unang 3 buwan, magko-convert at magko-convert ka at hindi mo maiwasan 'yun. At makikita mo yung price difference. Halos the same lang naman, pero you'll see and you're going to experience. Halos mas makaka-save ka if you're going to buy the necessary things sa Philippines. And on top of that, wala pa kasi akong kotse nandito pagdating ko. So hirap-hirap sa pagko-commute or pagpunta sa ibang place at nakakahiya na makipag-carpool. Kaya ayun, I think I made the right decision for me. Of course, it will vary, okay? It will vary. And then for my shoes, I spent around 2,000 pesos kasi meron na akong mga rubber shoes, so hindi na ako bumili noon. Mga lang, wedge lang yung mga binili ko. And then for my hygiene, bago kayo magpunta, for example, na-qualify kayo sa principal interview, nag-sign na kayo ng contract, bago kayo magpunta dito, paayos nyo na lahat. Ngipin ninyo, buhok ninyo, and all of that. Kasi ang mahal, grabe, nagpagupit ako. It cost me around $20 ha. Mura na yon. $20 is 1,000 pesos. That's too much. Pang reband ko na yun. Okay. And then other expenses such as yung towels, makeup, and all of those stuff. I spent around 2,000 pesos. So yan yung mga bagay na dinala ko. Yung iba, nagdadala din sila ng mga Filipino costume like yung Barot Saya, Barong Tagalog, ganyan. Ako niregaluhan ako so hindi ko na kailangan gastusin pa yon. Kasi dahil cultural exchange program ito, maraming events for cultural exchange events na mag-gather kayong mga Filipino or other nations or other citizens, and then kailangan nyo suotin yung mga costumes na yan. So, pwede kayong magdala, and also, you could also bring a Philippine flag here. It will be useful for you, especially if you're going to decorate your classroom. Ayan. Pero yan lang yung mga expenses ko kasi nga, binigyan na ako ng Filipino costume. Niregalo nila sa akin yan. Paano yung mga winter clothes dito or yung mga jacket and all of sweatshirt and all of those things? Dito ko na sila binili kasi dadating ka naman dito ng mga August or July, right? So may time ka pa kapag nagsweldo na doon ka na lang bumili ng mga gamit na yon. Okay, don't be too excited kasi marami namang sale lalo na nung dumating na yung November at October, maraming sale ng mga damit, so you don't need to worry for your clothes para you could pack very light na lang. Ano pa ba? Ang pinakamagastos sa lahat. Ito ang pinakamagastos sa lahat, ang despedida. On top of those things na na ginastos ko, yung despedida halos hindi naman halos araw-araw. Pero halos every day I'm meeting a lot of people, my friends, ayan, my family. So we went out of town and spent plus. So around 5 digits yung nagastos ko sa despedida. But if you're going to just count or let's say add up total the entire expenses kung hindi ka naman or kung thrifty kang tao at hindi ka naman magastos na tulad ko, perhaps you were like around or in between this money. Okay, so your requirements ko, again, it's 17,200 pesos. Sa personal ko, like yung clothes, pants, hygiene, all of those stuff, luggage, so it cost around 34,000 pesos. So in the entirety, if you're going to add them all up, it will be around like 51,000. Okay, so again, this expenses will vary from people to people. Siyempre, kung i-add mo yung despedida ko, baka umabot ng 100. Hindi, joke ko lang. Hindi naman 100. Pero ganon yung mga expenses natin. Tapos, kung bibili kayo ng mga Filipino costume, so around 1,000 to 2,000, i-add mo lang yun. So, hindi naman siya aabot ng mga 100,000. Again, it depends on the person, kung papaano siya humawak ng pera at kung papaano siya kagastos. Okay? By the way, pagpunta nyo pala dito or kung na-qualify na kayo nakapunta dito, pwede rin kayong bumili ng mga dried mangoes or yung mga pastry na pwede ninyong ibigay sa mga principal ninyo or sa principal or sa administrator ninyo as welcome gift. I don't know. So yun lang. In the entirety, I think I spent around 50 to 100,000, pero hindi naman tataas pa doon. And then the rest of my savings, I use it as a pocket money. Now, how much is my pocket money? I brought around, I think, 50,000 pesos. Kung i-convert yun, nasa $1,000. Yeah. So, ganun yung dinala kong pera dito. And paano yung breakdown ng $1,000 na yun? That will be the content of my next vlog. So once again, thank you for listening. And if you think this video helped you somehow in preparing for your American dream, please do not forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. And I'll see you again in Teacher G's class. Thank you and bye-bye.